With issues of flashpoints. In a bit, we'll be speaking to the head of the Bureau for Public Safety, that is Davidson Akwada. We'll speak to him in a bit, but let's just give you an idea of what the issues of flashpoints have been in the last few days. Clearly, the 2016 National Election Task Force has identified some 5,000, and these figures here clearly of Ghana. And what that means is that there need to be a lot more attention and a lot more activity from the side of the police, and then also almost everybody who has safety as a priority. And out of that, the police themselves say that for the 2016 elections, they've identified 5,003 different hotspots or flashpoints, as some call it, across the country. Just yesterday, the Northern Regional Police Command said that 220 different flashpoints or hotspots have been found or identified in the northern part of the country. And because of that, they'll be deploying some 3,137 security personnel to just the northern part of the country. But clearly, out of 5,003, it means that the rest of the country has key positions that the security need to pay attention to. Let's go to the Skype now and then speak to Mr. Davidson Akwada. He is the Executive Director of the Bureau of Public Safety. Good afternoon, Mr. Akwada. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you for having me.
To start with, I mean, your outfit, which is the Bureau of Public Safety. Public safety should be a key word of concern to everybody. Apart from what the police and the several national security agencies can do, what can we as individuals or members of the public do to ensure our safety?
Well, I think, let me say good afternoon to you. I hope that my submissions will come through loud and clear, because it appears that the internet is suffering a little bit of glitch from my end. But if you could hear me well, it's very, very important that moving forward into December 7th, that people, the first thing about personal safety is that people must appreciate where they are. The police, you have well said, have identified over 5,000 flashpoints. The Electoral Commission itself also have identified quite a significant number of flashpoints across the country. People must be made aware of where these flashpoints are. So if I reside in a flashpoint, my approach to political campaigning, my approach to casting my ballot on election day and everything would differ from people who are living in non-flashpoint areas significantly. It's very important that moving forward, there is a wisdom behind why our votes are secret. There's a wisdom behind why our ballot is secret. So if you live in a flashpoint, it is very, very important that as much as possible, you maintain yourself or remain not identified. You should not be identified with a particular political party. You should not be hanging party paraphernalia on your cars, in your homes, and so on and so forth. This will insulate you in the event that there is a violent outbreak, post-elections violence, or pre-election, or even during election violence. You will be somewhat insulated. But that is one. The
Mr. Akwada, let me just come in briefly. If
the
you can
police
indulge
send a strong word, and that strong word should not be only confined in a press statement or a press release. They must be really up and active, reporting or appearing on violent scenes as within the shortest possible time, making as many arrests as they can, and keeping people behind bars will come after them. It's also important that what we have seen in times past, that running up to elections, we have these political parties coming up to
do is to at least get him on our subsequent bulletins to elaborate a lot more. But Nanaya Akwada is the Executive Director for the Bureau of National Safety, and was giving us his position on issues of flashpoints, and we'll bring you a detailed report on this particular development.